Hold your breath, because what I'm about to tell you is not just gossip, it's the most explosive, most shocking, most reality-shattering moment in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta history. Picture this: cameras rolling, producers smirking behind the scenes, the cast sitting tensely, and then, suddenly, chaos. Spice, the fiery dancehall queen herself, snapped in front of the world. And not just snapped, she unleashed a brutal attack on Karlie that has the entire franchise on its knees. The slap? Forget that. We're talking about an attack so raw, so unfiltered, and so violent that even veteran castmates screamed in panic. Security scrambled. Producers begged to cut the cameras. But the damage was already done. The footage was captured, and the fallout has torn the internet apart. Karlie, blindsided, humiliated, left in tears. Spice, unapologetic, still seething. Her voice echoing through the set as cast members tried to hold her back. And the fans, they can't stop talking. Was this the final straw in a friendship-turned feud? Was this years of betrayal boiling over into pure, uncontrollable rage? Or was this something far darker, something planned, something that hints at secrets too? Heavy for VH1 to ever let air uncut. Blogs are calling it the slap heard around reality TV. Social media is in meltdown, and whispers behind the scenes say this attack has triggered lawsuits, alliances breaking, and even producers considering pulling Spice off the show permanently. This isn't just reality TV drama. This is history. The cameras were supposed to capture another routine Love and Hip Hop Atlanta moment, shade being thrown. Alliances shifting, drama stirred for ratings. But what went down that night was no routine storyline. It was a meltdown, a blindside, and an eruption of raw rage that left the entire set in chaos. Spice, the dancehall queen, the woman who never holds back, reached her breaking point. And Karlie paid the price in front of millions. The attack wasn't just a slap. It wasn't even a shove. It was a full-blown explosion that had castmates screaming in panic as producers begged for order. And now, with leaked footage and insider whispers spreading like wildfire, the truth behind Spice's brutal move is unraveling in a way that no one saw coming. Insiders claim the tension between Spice and Karlie had been simmering for months, if not years. Karlie, a master at pushing buttons, had been dropping cryptic shade at Spice both on and off camera. One minute, it was jokes about Spice's career. The next, it was whispers about her personal life. But the final straw, a leaked DM that nobody expected. According to sources close to production, Karlie had been passing around private messages from Spice Messages where Spice vented about castmates, producers, and even hinted at issues in her family life. And when Spice discovered Karlie was the one circulating those private conversations, her rage was unstoppable. It all came to a head during what producers thought would be a casual dinner scene. The cast gathered, drinks flowing, music buzzing. The usual pre-scripted tension in the air. Karlie, in typical fashion, started stirring. Some people like to pretend they queens of the show. She smirked, her eyes locked on Spice. But everybody knows their throne is shaky. The table froze. Spice's face tightened. She leaned forward slowly, her voice low but lethal. "Say my name if you bold, Karlie." The room fell silent, cameras zoomed in. And fans watching later would swear you could feel the tension through the screen. Karlie didn't back down. She never does. She fired back. "Everybody already knows your business, Spice. You think you got secrets? Please. Your own DMs told on you." And with that, Spice lost it in one motion. She lunged across the table. Drinks spilled. Chairs screeched. Castmates shrieked as Spice's hand connected with Karlie's face in a slap so loud it echoed across the room. But Spice wasn't done. She grabbed at Karlie, knocking her chair back as crew members scrambled to intervene. "You want to play with me? You want to leak my life?" Spice screamed, her voice trembling with fury. Karlie, stunned and crying out, tried to shield herself, but Spice's rage couldn't be contained. Security rushed in, cast members screamed, "Stop! Stop!" And producers shouted to cut the cameras, but they didn't. Every second was captured. And now insiders say the footage is even worse than what fans saw. One leaked recording circulating in private group chats. Kay allegedly shows Spice shouting names of other cast members she claimed were part of Karlie's scheme. You, Yandy, Sierra, you, all in it? Don't think I don't know, she yelled, pointing furiously as security dragged her back. The clip hasn't hit the blogs yet, but whispers say it's only a matter of time before someone leaks it in full. The fallout was immediate. Karlie was rushed off set in tears, demanding producers protect her from what she called Spice's unhinged violence. Spice, still shaking, stormed out, yelling that she was done protecting fake friends. Crew members described the set as a war zone, castmates frozen in shock, producers whispering into headsets, unsure whether to shut down or keep rolling. Within hours, Twitter was ablaze. #SpiceVS Karlie trended worldwide. Fans posted memes, slowed down clips, and frame-by-frame breakdowns of the slap. Some defended Spice, saying Karlie had it coming after years of backstabbing. Others dragged Spice, calling her violent, saying she crossed a line that could end her career. And then came the celebrity reactions. Tokyo Vanity tweeted, "Ooh, chilly. I told y'all, Karlie, stay messy. But even I ain't see that coming." Erica Mena jumped in with Spice. "Went too far, period. Ain't no excuse for that." And Rashida, silent. Fans immediately speculated that her silence meant she knew more than she was letting on. Behind the scenes, producers were panicking. One insider revealed that legal teams were already involved. Karlie is threatening to sue. Spice is saying, "The network knew this was coming and let it happen." Everyone's pointing fingers and no one knows what to do. Another source whispered that Mona Scott herself got on a late-night call with the cast, begging them not to leak more footage, warning that contracts would be enforced if they did. But by then, it was too late. Clips were already everywhere. And here's where things get darker. Some insiders claim Spice's attack wasn't spontaneous at all. They allege she came into filming that day already heated after receiving screenshots of Karlie in a private group chat laughing about Spice's weight, her music, and even her children. She couldn't hold it in any longer, one source said she saw red and snapped. But another insider says that's just the surface. They claim Spice had been tipped off that Karlie and another castmate were planning to expose a private recording of Spice trash-talking Rashida, a move that could have destroyed Spice's relationship with one of her closest allies on the show. If true, the attack wasn't just about DMIs. It was about stopping a betrayal before it went public, and the betrayal may already be deeper than anyone realizes. Just hours after the slap, a mysterious anonymous page posted a cryptic message. "This is only the beginning. The recording drops soon." Fans went wild, speculating what kind of recording could be so damaging it drove Spice to attack Karlie. In front of cameras, some say it's an audio clip of Spice confessing to sabotaging another cast member's career. Others whisper it's a private phone call where Spice admits to a scandal in her personal life. Whatever it is, the internet believes it exists, and that Karlie had it in her hands. As the dust settled, Karlie took to Instagram Live, her face still red, her voice trembling. "I've dealt with shade, I've dealt with fights, but this is different. Spice tried to humiliate me. But trust me, the truth is about to come out. And when it does, y'all will understand why she snapped." Within minutes, thousands were tuned in, begging her to drop receipts. She didn't tack, at least not yet. But her cryptic tone only fueled the fire. Meanwhile, Spice went silent on social media. No posts, no comments, nothing. Fans begged for her side, but insiders whispered she was being advised by lawyers to stay quiet. "She knows it's bad," one source said. "But Spice doesn't regret it. She said Karlie crossed a line and she'll do it again if she has to. So here we are, with a slap that turned into a full-blown attack. A feud boiling into a loud war, and a franchise teetering on the edge of chaos. The footage is spreading, the fans are dividing, and the cast is rattled. And if the whispers about that recording are true, this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something far darker. Because the real question now isn't just why Spice attacked Karlie. It's what Karlie was about to reveal that made Spice risk everything to shut her down. And when that truth comes out, the show will never be the same. The night after the attack, the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta didn't feel like a reality show anymore. It felt like a crime scene. Castmates whispered in hushed tones, crew members avoided eye contact, and producers looked like they hadn't slept a minute. Spice's slap wasn't just a moment of rage, it was the spark that ignited something so big, so toxic, that no one knew how to put the fire out. But here's the shocking twist. The slap wasn't even the worst part. What came next made the entire situation spiral into absolute chaos. Just hours after Karlie Redd's tearful Instagram Live, the mysterious, anonymous page that had teased a recording made good on its promise. A scratchy 2-minute audio file began circulating in private fan groups and leaked within minutes, too. Gossip blogs? The clip allegedly featured Spice's voice-heated, unfiltered, unmistakably raw-talking trash about her own supposed friends, and the target, Rashida. The voice in the clip spat venom about her business acumen, her marriage, and her loyalty. Rashida ain't no boss. She frontin' for cameras. Kirk runnin' her life, and everybody knows it. The internet erupted within seconds. #SpiceExposed started trending. Fans were split into camps faster than anyone could blink. Some swore the voice wasn't Spice, @Al claiming the clip was manipulated. Others said it was 100% her and that Karlie had just dropped the nuclear bomb of the season. Memes flooded Twitter. Spice with devil horns, Karlie with angel wings, Rashida looking blindsided. And then, as if adding gasoline to the inferno, a producer's assistant allegedly leaked texts showing Karlie bragging in a group chat. She thought she could clown me. Now, the world knows the truth. Insiders say Rashida found out about the tape while she was at home with Kirk, according to one source. She threw her phone across the room in tears, shouting, "After all I did for her?" This is what she says about me. Kirk, always the opportunist, allegedly told her to play it smart and let Spice's downfall play out on its own. But Rashida wasn't just angry, she was hurt. Fans have long known Rashida and Spice as frenemies. At worst, sisters at best. The idea that Spice would drag her in such a vicious way shattered fans' perception of their bond. Meanwhile, Karlie doubled down. On Instagram, she posted a cryptic selfie with the caption, "The truth don't need subtitles." Within minutes, the comments were a war zone. Spice's supporters accused Karlie of orchestrating the leak to destroy her. Karlie's fans clapped back, saying she only exposed what Spice really said. Even celebrities jumped in. Tokyo Vanity tweeted, "This whole thing is messy, but that voice sound real familiar." Jock, never one to stay quiet, posted a cryptic message. "Funny how people forget the camera's always rollin'." Fans immediately speculated that Jock had seen Spice vent off camera, and that Karlie had the receipts all along. But here's where things got truly shocking. Another clip surfaced, this time a video. A blurry, dimly lit recording allegedly showed Spice pacing in a dressing room, her voice matching the audio leak, ranting about multiple castmates, not just Rashida. She allegedly mentioned Karlie, Sierra, even Erica Mina, calling them snakes who smile for TV but talk behind backs. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. Was Spice really the queen of ATL? Or just the ultimate backstabber, hiding behind bravado? The cast's reaction was immediate and brutal. Sierra went live on her own Instagram, calling out Spice directly. "I knew it. Ben knew it. You walk around like you better than everybody, but you the fakest one in the room." Erica Mena reposted the clip with fire emojis and the words, "Not surprised." Suddenly, Spice wasn't just at war with Karlie, she was fighting the entire cast. Behind closed doors, Spice reportedly collapsed in tears. Insiders say she locked herself in her hotel room for hours, refusing to take calls from producers or even her team. One source claimed she kept saying, "They set me up. They set me up." Spice allegedly believes Karlie worked with producers to bait her into exploding, knowing they had damaging recordings ready to drop. And if that's true, then this slap wasn't just a fight, was a trap. Meanwhile, Karlie played her role to perfection. At an after-filming gathering, she allegedly walked in with her head held high, smirking at anyone who dared to look at her. Spice did this to herself, she reportedly told Sierra. "All I did was let the truth out. Castmates were torn. Some nodded along. Others whispered that Karlie was doing too much." But one thing was undeniable. Karlie had shifted the power dynamic. Producers were in full meltdown mode. According to insiders, Mona Scott called an emergency meeting with VH1 execs. Some wanted to scrap the footage altogether, fearing lawsuits. Others argued the opposite: tear everything, ride the scandal, and let the ratings soar. One producer allegedly said, "This could be bigger than Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. We'd be stupid not to use it." But the legal risks were real. Spice's lawyers reportedly threatened to sue if any footage aired without her consent. Karlie's team countered, saying they had every right to share what was said on set. It was chaos on every level, and let's not forget the fans. On TikTok, teens made dramatic reenactments of the slap. On Twitter, fans launched polls: Team Spice or Team Karlie? On YouTube, bloggers uploaded hour-long breakdowns of the leaked audio, analyzing every word like it was a presidential scandal. The debate wasn't just about the slap anymore. It was about loyalty, betrayal, and who was the real villain of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Then came the most jaw-dropping twist yet. A former production assistant anonymously emailed several gossip blogs claiming that Karlie didn't just leak the recording, she edited it. According to this whistleblower, Karlie had access to hours of raw footage and allegedly spliced together pieces to make Spice look worse than she really was. "She's playing puppet master," the email read. She knew exactly what she was doing. That's true? Then Karlie may have orchestrated the biggest setup in franchise history. But if it's false, then Spice's career may be imploding under her own words. Either way, the cliffhanger is undeniable. Will Karlie's alleged scheme be exposed, or will Spice's reputation be permanently destroyed? The final moments of Part 2 leave us here. Karlie standing taller than ever, Spice silent and isolated, Rashida furious, Sierra and Erica circling like sharks, and the producers salivating over what could be the most watched episode in Love and Hip Hop history. But this storm isn't over. In fact, it's only getting started. Because insiders say Karlie isn't done yet. She's got another bombshell in her back pocket tanned when it drops. Spice may never recover. The smoke hadn't even cleared from the leaked recording scandal when Karlie Redd pulled the trigger on her so-called final bombshell. Fans were already split down the middle, blogs were drowning in theories, and producers were scrambling to figure out how to handle the chaos. But Karlie wasn't done. In fact, insiders claim she had been holding back her strongest card, saving it for the perfect moment to completely destroy Spice's credibility. And when she played it, the entire Love and Hip Hop world stopped breathing. It started with a cryptic Instagram post. Karlie uploaded a photo of herself sipping champagne. The caption reading, "Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Receipts coming." Within minutes, the post went viral. Fans flooded the comments, begging her to drop the proof, accusing her of bluffing or daring her to finally end Spice's reign. Some were excited, others disgusted, but everyone was watching. And just when people thought she was bluffing for clout, Karlie went live. That live broadcast will go down as one of the most chaotic in Love and Hip Hop history. In front of nearly 80,000 viewers, Karlie waved around her phone and said the words, that sent shockwaves through the internet. Y'all think Spice the Queen? Well, let me show you the real her. Then she played what she claimed was a private FaceTime screen recording of Spice talking to an unidentified man. The clip was grainy, but the audio was crystal clear. Spice's voice, unmistakable, was heard, mocking multiple cast members, laughing about manipulating storylines, and even suggesting that some of her biggest friendships on camera were fake from the start. In the clip, Spice allegedly bragged, "They think they control me, but I control the cameras. I feed them drama when I feel like it. These girls think they're my sisters, but I only use them to keep my bag secure." The comment section exploded. Viewers typed in all caps, "Oh my God, did she just say that?" Others accused Karlie of crossing the line, calling her a snake for recording a private call. But for Karlie, the damage was already done. She didn't care if people thought she was messy. She wanted Spice broken. Insiders say Spice nearly collapsed when the live went public. Allegedly, she screamed at her team, demanding they find a way to shut it down. One source claimed she cried, "This is not real. They edited it. They're trying to kill my career." But the internet wasn't listening. Screenshots of Karlie's live spread like wildfire. Reaction channels replayed the FaceTime clip frame by frame, but then came the shocking twist no one expected. A mysterious DM leaked to multiple gossip pages suggesting Karlie wasn't telling the full truth. An anonymous insider claimed Karlie had selectively edited the FaceTime call to make Spice look worse. The DM read, "The full call shows Spice saying she feels forced to put on drama for cameras. Not that she manipulates everyone." Karlie cut out the parts that made her look sympathetic. Fans were left in total confusion. Karlie exposing the truth or fabricating a monster? Cast didn't know who to believe either. Some sided with Karlie, insisting the voice in the clip was proof enough. Others hesitated, questioning if Karlie had really stooped so low as to splice together recordings for clout. One producer allegedly told a crew member, "If Karlie faked this, we're done. VH1 will pull the plug. We'll lose everything." But Karlie wasn't backing down. She posted another Instagram story, taunting, "Spice can cry all she wants. I got more where that came from." Spice, meanwhile, was spiraling. Insiders say she broke down on set, sobbing uncontrollably and screaming, "They turned everyone against me." Security reportedly had to escort her out after she refused to film. It's private. She allegedly threatened to quit the franchise entirely. But producers begged her to stay, telling her that walking away would make Karlie the winner by default. One insider whispered, "They're terrified of losing Spice. She's the star. Without her, there is no Love and Hip Hop ATL." The internet chaos only deepened when celebrity voices chimed in. Cardi B tweeted, "Reality TV, be too messy. They all snakes." Nicki Minaj liked a shady post implying Karlie was the queen of petty. Even Jamaican dancehall artists weighed in, with one writing, "Spice need to hold her head high. We know they plotting on her." Suddenly, the feud wasn't just a love and hip-hop issue, it was an international spectacle. And here's where the story twisted into something darker. A leaked screenshot from an alleged group chat showed Karlie boasting, "Producers love me now. Spice can't touch me." If true, this suggested the producers themselves might be backing Karlie's attack, secretly hoping to dethrone Spice and crown Karlie the new drama queen of ATL. Fans were furious, accusing the network of setting Spice up to fail. Twitter lit up with Justice for Spice campaigns, while others laughed, saying she played the game and lost. By now, filming had descended into utter chaos. Spice refused to share scenes with Karlie. Rashida threatened to boycott filming altogether, and Sierra reportedly stormed out after another explosive argument. Crew members whispered that the season might not even make it to air because the footage was so toxic it could spark lawsuits. But at the same time, everyone knew this was the kind of scandal that could send ratings through the roof. The cliffhanger came during a tense group dinner filmed. Days later, Spice showed up unannounced, her face cold, her voice shaking. She slammed her phone on the table and shouted, "If y'all think Karlie got the only receipts, think again!" Gasps filled the room. Castmates leaned forward in shock. Producers scrambled, whispering into headsets. And with the cameras rolling, Spice announced, "I got proof Karlie been plotting on me for months. Y'all gonna see who the real snake is?" The screen faded to black. The cast screamed in disbelief. And fans were left on edge, desperate too. No, does Spice really have receipts that could turn the tables? Or is this just another desperate move in the dirtiest feud Love and Hip Hop has ever seen? And there you have it, the moment that flipped Love and Hip Hop into absolute chaos. Spice slapping Karlie Red wasn't just a fight. It was the spark that set the entire franchise on fire. From leaked FaceTime calls to cryptic group chats, from celebrity reactions to whispers of lawsuits. This scandal has grown bigger than anyone could have predicted. But if you think the slap was the climax, you're wrong, because Spice just dropped the biggest bomb of all, claiming she has her OWN receipts that could destroy Karlie Red once and for all. And if those receipts ever see the light of day, it won't just end Karlie's career, it could burn down the entire Love and Hip Hop ATL franchise. Now, the question is, who's really telling the truth? Did Karlie manipulate the footage to make Spice look guilty, or is Spice scrambling to cover up a betrayal too deep to repair? Will Rashida, Sierra, and the rest of the cast pick sides, or will this feud split the entire ATL crew down the middle forever? The cast is screaming, the producers are panicking. Hey? And fans are tearing the internet apart, searching for answers. This is where you come in. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on? Team Spice or Team Karlie? Smash that like button right now if you want me to keep digging into the receipts the blogs are already whispering about. And don't you dare click away without subscribing. Because the next twist in this war is already brewing. And trust me, missing it would be the biggest mistake of your reality TV life.